Hi all, how are you going? Welcome to another round of REDSKI's Righteous Readings, Raw and Righteous. I'm REDSKI, pleasure to meet you. So thank you so much for joining me today. We are of course doing the September main monthlies. I know it has come in quite fast, but it is that time of year for the main monthly September round. So before I start, side notes, happy Virgo season. So yes, as we go into Virgo, so happy birthday. But right now we're on to Aries. So our beautiful first fire sign. How are we doing? I wonder what September is going to be looking like for you guys. I think it's going to be very interesting. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with what the cards might have to say for you today. So for the main monthly, we're doing the full Celtic cross with clarifiers. I'm also going to do some additional cards for you at the end of the main spread tarot reading. So this will be an inspirational message or messages, depending on what Spirit has for you. This will be some cards from the Wicked Oracle. And then we will find out what spirit animal is yours with full meaning. So there'll be no confusion there as to what that means for you. Okay? So I hope you do enjoy it. And if you do like it, and if you feel like it, share it. But most importantly, subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy the content. So without further ado, let's warm up the cards and find out what's coming in for our beautiful Aries for the month of September 2021. I know, it's here. Here we go. Okay, spirits and guides, what do we have coming in for Aries for the month of September 2021? For Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For September 2021. I know, it's crazy. Full Celtic cross standard placements and guides. Here we go, guys. Let's see. September will bring for Aries. Maybe I have this sensation that I'm quite eager for something. Like hot-footed, I want to say. Like your feet are on fire, like walking over coals. Like it's a passionate act to get somewhere, to prove not only bravery, but to proving of self almost. Like, I don't know, it's definitely different. Very Aries though, you know what I mean? Going above and beyond to prove a point, to prove of self, to say I can, I am. All right, Aries, you ready? That is very interesting. Bottom of the deck, underlying energy for this whole reading of September for Aries is the Ace of Swords. Wow. Force. Brutal force. To get that championship, to get that... What was I just saying before? This is a forceful, triumphant success. The start of really having a thought, an idea, and driving it like a blade, championizing it, winning here. Can be also to do with love in some ways, really forging through, not taking someone else's defense or like ignorance even. Bashing straight through solid walls or barriers. This is brutal in some ways. A lot of people won't see the Ace of Swords like that, but I see it as brutal force. It's not defined in good or bad. It is just pure incentive here, some ways a pure desire of will. You'll drive that blade straight through anything that's in your way to obtain exactly what it is that you want. Brutal, like I said. Maybe this is why, though, where you are now currently coming into September, coming into this reading, current is the Three of Swords. Heartbreak, sorrow, separation, dispersion, rupture, pure heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, loss, grief even in some ways, but more of the sadness of the heart being pierced. Crossing, obstacles, issue. Page of Swords, another sword card. Now, we've got 3 sword cards here so far. The underlying energy, where you are currently, and what is crossing you. The page is a younger individual, adolescent. This is no more than 20, definitely 25 would be the cutoff point here. I always look at them as younger adolescents or youths or children themselves. Sword, again, air energy. This is someone that's spying. There's choppiness here. You know, there's a wind and there is some cloudiness in the background of this card. And he is staring into the wind to bring in a forceful manner, again with this force, the defiance of being ready to face it. You know, this is spying, this is perceive of information. This is seeing what others cannot see. You know, that knack to read between the lines, people say. In this case, it's taking that even one step further. It's being almost intuitively guided and absolutely hell-bent, I want to say, on finding information about a person, a place, a thing, whatever it is that they desire. With that underlying energy, you know, pure force here. Wow, this is a lot of power behind this, Aries. This character is not a reflection of yourself. This could be the person that caused this where you are currently. And I do feel that this could be a reflection of an outsider. This could be a warning to you, I'm saying, being your challenge and obstacle card. It's a bit of a no-brainer. This Page of Swords, whoever this person reflects in your life, I would be extremely cautious of at this time. Crowning, hanging above you, overlooking the reading. Chariot in reverse, sign of Cancer. We've lost our balance in some ways and our action of movement. You know, the Chariot, a lot of people forget to read it as also a balance of yin and yang, that black and white sphinx that is always carting the chariot. It's the darkness and the light. It's the balance of yin and yang. It's chi. Chinese culture speaks a lot of this. I wish I'd understood it a little bit more in depth, but I do know that there is never darkness without light and vice versa. We are all balance. And the Sphinx is very much that. There's not one out of balance. They are always in perfect sync, moving that chariot forward. So the journey, the adversity here is not that. I don't see balance of your movement. You feel like there is no adversity or success here, that there is a road of uncertainty but also angst. You don't know what's coming. The journey is not written. You don't know it. You're not moving for it because you don't understand where that is for you. We're going to clarify it all, so don't worry if this is feeling a little out of place for you. The foundation, the root of this reading, in some ways, the reading reflects right around it. Now we have the Empress in reverse. A lack of fruitfulness, could be infertility problems here as well. We're not feeling in our best of self. Could be also in some ways losing track of the length of days, also being a bad example, but I'll go with it because I can't think of anything better. But you know, if you've ever had children, for example, the first 12 months of life is very difficult with night feedings. I have 5 of them. Every single time after that newborn stage for that first 3 months, especially for that first month, you'll look at the time and you'll say 3:30. You've got to actually look outside the blinds to see if it's day or not, because you lose your 24-hour clock. You know it's that time, but is it the day or the night? Now, the Empress is very much the reflection of the womanly cycle, and she reflects that through this card. So it's all about being out of cycle, out of sequence, out of your fruitfulness, maybe infertility here. But it speaks of not having that a magnet to attract things to you as well, because the Empress, she don't go looking for things. She sits on her throne all day, you know, all sitting pretty with a wand and the 12 stars, which reflect the 12 signs of the zodiac, all of us. She reflects all of us in femininity energy and what that embodies: the mother, the nurturer, the you know, she's the honey to the bee. She sits there in her beauty, in her divine divine time, you know, the most fruitful years of life, when you are your most, you know, perfect. But you're feeling like you're not feeling like this, Aries. You're feeling like your timing, your structure is off a bit. Past energy leaving you now, 2 of Swords in reverse. So in the past, there was some indecision here, or being really hoodwinked here. Some choice you should have made, but you may not have made it. You may have put this off, and now it might be coming in a reflection, coming back now to bite you in the something here that was needing a solid decision down the line. And I see that probably wasn't done. It was more pushed to the side and not really cut away. Maybe that's why you've got the 3 of Swords now. Maybe you decided to stay with something and you wish you cut it out, but you didn't. You held it in, like you kept it with. Something of that nature. We will clarify, as I said. Future energy coming in, the Hierophant in reverse. Now, if you were married to this person, I'm seeing that is also going south. This is a disunionment in, could be in marriage, in spiritual gifts, in also changing your mind about maybe your religion or spiritual ideal systems, feeling outdated, feeling disconnect here with spirituality and or marriage and or even your higher self, I want to say. You don't feel like your head, your heart and your soul are in sync. They're all screaming at you different shit, Aries, and you're so damn confused you don't know what you're listening to. You just feel heartbroken right now, I feel. It's really hard. Aries, I'm just going to say there are no wands or cup cards here. They're all swords, and in a minute we're going to get to all pentacles or major arcana. There is no wands or cups here. Sorry, I was a bit hungry. I had to grab some Twisties. And I was just looking at the spread. For a fire sign, what's going on? Advice from Spirit, sign of Libra, Justice.
wanting justice here, an outsider to come in and just to make the decisions that need to be made right now. And the divine is saying this is going to happen. Where there was injustice, justice is going to happen now. Unbiased, true decision we made. Whether you agree with it or not, it's not so much about that. It's about it being truly fair, truly equal, truly unbiased, and there won't be any ill will in this decision by what is made. It will be justice in its true, honest truth. And it will be done. Spirit is saying so. I feel like this is in regards to a lot of these sword cards, which is pretty much every card I've just read for you so far, except for the majors. And there was 3 of them. Out of the 6, the other 3 were swords. And the underlying energies of swords, so there you go, 4 so far. But, you know, even justice holds a sword. There's a real sense here of cutting away, wanting justice from things that have not helped you, have hurt you, and maybe even hindered you. Now you're using that Ace of Swords, the underlying energy, to move so hearty through this, I feel. Now, as I said, the rest of the cards are all Pentacle cards. That's why I'm sort of touching on the sword before we move into the next phase. So sorry if I'm dragging it out a bit, but this is very interesting. This is very interesting. So outsiders looking in. So this is their view, not necessarily what's going on. This is just the outsider's view of you. Okay? Queen of Pentacles reversed. So this is someone that's not doing their due diligence, maybe being a bit neglectful, or especially around the home. Being very dishonest in a way of maybe spending too much here of the material or monetary. Someone that's a bit selfish. Someone that can be a little bit unsociable, I want to say, in some ways as well, because the Queen of Pentacles upright. She's very homey. She's like a homemaker. She really prides upon that. It's one of her most like real prevalent assets. You know, she's very home security, very homey, secure based type. Reversed, it's the absolute beyond that. It's someone that's very insecure, very chaotic, very unstable in some ways. Really aloft, very neglectful, not at all on the ball, very, you know, earth is arced out, earth is grounded. This would be aloft like a fairy, you know, all lights and nobody's home kind of stuff. A bit of a ditz. I'm just going to put it out there, all right? Hopes and fears, okay? The Two of Pentacles reversed now. I can see there's a message coming through here. You are really struggling against a choppy sea. Try and find balance. Try and get something off the ground here, and it's just not even moving, or it's really arcing out the moment you think you're going to have a little bit of a step, and it's all smoke and mirrors kind of thing. Can't get anything off the ground because you're really struggling to find the ground initially. I feel like there is going to be a message come through for you. A letter, a message, some sort of communication through written literature, text. I actually see really beautiful writing. Like not like a computer printout. Like it's only very small amount of writing. So maybe it's just the printing of the person, like a signature of a person's name or something. But it's the most beautiful, legible, like it's like a really beautiful writing, like a kind of like calligraphy in a way, but not so thick and a little more dainty and a little more fluent. If that helps you at all. Outcome, possible outcome, of course, the Six of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so this is not equal give and take. This is someone's getting the lion's share and you feel robbed and or not valued equally. This is feeling like when it comes to monetary earnings and or gifts and or chances in some way as well. You're being robbed. You feel like no matter what you do, you're not getting paid your dues, what you're earning or what you deserve. Aries, you are really gutted, just from what I can see from the first round of the spread. And I will clarify all the cards, so don't worry, I'm not going to skip any. I'm just very interested in this reading and a little concerned for you, Aries. Because I know a lot of Aries. I have one with massive Aries in their my children. And I know one thing about Aries, that even when they're down and out, they have one thing they're passionate about that they forge through the Ace of Swords to get to. I see a lot of trouble, hazard, trying to bring pentacles into fruition and trying to put swords back in the past, but I see not one wand card here of passion, of vibrant fire, or one cup card, which, you know, would be the secondary view, because it would at least mean that you're investing in something of love or some type of heart. The only heart I see here has got swords all the way through it. Aries, don't lose your love because something or someone has hurt you. Don't let it damage who you are. Don't let it stop you from loving in the future. Don't let it stop your passions from in the future. Don't let their cruelty or their pain that they've caused you cause you to lose everything that made you fire to begin with. If that makes sense. Don't lose who you are. Let's clarify now for you. Find out what really is going on the next level. Aries, take the clarification of this reading for September. Well, it's hard. Aries, please. For September 2021, I need clarification of this reading. All right. Maybe your passion's in the second round. All right, let's clarify now, please. Spirits and guides, this beautiful guided message reading for Aries, which we greatly appreciate. Even if it's hard to hear, guys, okay? So for Aries, let's clarify now, please, Spirit. Aries, currently, we have the Three of... Whoa. Okay. So your Three of Swords currently is clarified by the Star. Temperance in reverse. And Six of Swords. Alright. Aries, crossing obstacles and or issues. The Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords here, please, Spirit? The Ten of Cups in reverse. I'll explain it all at the end, okay, guys? Crowning hanging above for Aries, we have the Chariot in reverse. Why is the Chariot in reverse here, please, Spirit? Chariot in reverse, please. The Eight of Pentacles. Foundation root of reading. The Empress in reverse. Why is the Empress in reverse here for Aries reading? Clarify. It's the Empress in reverse, please. Okay, I only want one, but I'm going to take both of them. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Hermit. Past energy for Aries, please. Two of Swords in reverse. Why is the Two of Swords in reverse here? Clarify. Queen of Cups. Future energy for this reading for Aries, please. We have Hierophant in reverse because of the Moon. Clarify this Moon. It clarifies the Hierophant in reverse. Future energy, please, Spirit. Clarifying the Moon. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Justice. Advice from Spirit. Can clarify this Justice card, please. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles in reverse from view from outsiders. Can you please clarify this Queen of Pentacles that's in the reverse? No, Swords reversed. Hopes and fears for Aries, please. We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Can we please clarify this Two of Pentacles in its reverse for Aries? Five of Swords, King of Wands in the reverse, the first wand card. No shit. The first wand card, I swear it. Because I've been waiting to say it. First wand card. First wand card for Aries is the King of Wands, your card. You, in your hopes and or fears. Sorry, got really excited then. Whew. All right, the outcome. We have that Six of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit, to clarify. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck. Two of Swords in the reverse, which was your past energy, Aries. And again, another freaking sword card. Do you hear this reading, guys? It's got me on the edge of my seat. And a little bit scared for you guys as well. Because like I said, out of all them card styles, that's the only Wands card. And it's the King of Wands, which is reflective of you in your minor. The King of Wands is Aries. It's reversed. And it's in your hopes and fears, guys, too. Like, decision, crossroads. Made a mistake here, made a wrong choice here. Feeling conflicted here. Like, it's crazy. Aries, Jesus Christ, like, what the heck, man? Alright, I've tried to make it like, you know, sometimes you gotta swear about things. Okay, you currently, Three of Swords, okay? Heartbreak. Clarified. The Star, sign of Aquarius. Temperance in reverse, sign of Sag, and the Six of Swords, okay, guys? So heartbreak because we had hope here. We had faith in something here. We had a lot of stardust invested into this. Hopes, dreams, faith, wishes, praying. You know, Temperance in reverse is saying this didn't work out well at all. And it left you with the Six of Swords. You had to leave. You took your swords, you took what you could. You had to leave. So this heartbreak all burst from that. You invested so much into it. Thought it would be a wish fulfillment. Thought it would give you everything and round it all out perfectly. But at the end of the day, it was just unbalanced. It was untempered. It was impatient. It was unmanageable. It was only one option left. Take a journey, a trip with what you had and go. Or to move, or to take some time away, or just take a breather and a journey and a trip. Crossing obstacles, issues. We have that Page of Swords, you know, someone's spying, being very vigilant, trying to get information. Why? Ten of Cups in reverse, unfulfilled romance. Unhappiness in a committed relationship, tens of completion of cycles. This should be ending now, but I feel like this is a bit of a saga. It will end. Not right now. Not till someone really takes the other one out, it feels like. This person's gunning for you. Someone gunning for you. Because it didn't work out. It's Ten of Cups reverse. Unfulfilled happiness, unfulfilled family, unfulfilled romance, unfulfilled in a lot of ways. I also want to say grew apart. You know, crowning this whole reading, the Chariot in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles. Like, something wasn't balanced here and wasn't in its right movement. In fact, it ended up pulling back. And it didn't matter how much work you put into it, how much effort to understand, to obtain, to, even make money, to give, to help. It was unbalanced. It was unfulfillment. It was disjointment. It was not at all what you expected to get out of it. I feel like you got hurt in the end. You put a lot of effort into something. Even when things were looking a little pear-shaped, you put still more effort into it because you really wanted to make it work for some reason. This person did something very bad, I feel. Like really hurt you. Not just Three of Swords. Like they took it to another level. They want to destroy you almost. Like, it's not enough to hurt you and to leave you and to pain you and to maybe leave you without any monetary asset. They're trying to smear your name. They're trying to destroy everything you built. Foundation root of reading. The Empress in reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse, the Hermit. You're not feeling very good in this connection. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, complete stagnation, having to pull back. And then the Hermit is going in your own light. Separating from this. Having to learn more knowledge yourself. Go into your own self to get away from this and take it on yourself to learn the knowledge of why it's all gone like this and accepting it, not just actually accepting that this is not working, this connection, no matter how much you love them or how much you have invested in them or how much more you will invest in them. The foundation here is that you must embody this Hermit. You must go at it alone with what you've learnt now. There's no more giving to this. Past energy. Two of Swords reversed with the Queen of Cups, There was a decision here, a mistake made about a Queen of Cups. Someone that was loving, you thought. Someone that was very chastity, very giving. Could be marriage material and did marry, maybe. You were married to this person, perhaps, because in that future energy, the Hierophant reverse, this marriage is now ending. The Moon, because of it's too much unknown here. And Three of Pentacles reverse saying that this connection went sloppy, it went mediocre. What once did glitter no longer shines. In fact, it's just brass, baby. Hierophant reverse, sign of Taurus. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. The Hermit as well, sign of Virgo. This future energy is very interesting because the Hierophant reverse is, as I said, it could be separating from a marriage or reassessing your spirituality and or belief systems in general, to be quite honest. The Moon is sign of Pisces now coming through, but also that's unknown, very deceptive, deceitful. The shadows, maybe you need to do some shadow work. You're really going inside of self to really understand what's yay and what's nay. Questioning the big questions. Like maybe, what is God kind of stuff, like who are we? Like really deep stuff, whatever that is for you. Three of Pentacles reverse is saying there has been a lot of sloppiness, mediocrity, mediocre, not being a master at something. The three is a collaboration of masterstry coming together to make something brilliant. When the Three of Pentacles in reverse, it means you can't work with others. You're bringing in mediocre sloppiness. You're not putting any effort. You're not mastering anything here. You're not masking anything either. Everyone's seeing that. It's just gone to shit. It's going to shit. Advice from Spirit. Now, this is important. Justice, sign of Libra, and the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is saying there will be justice done, and you really need to embody some earth energy. Queen of Pentacles is someone that's all about the home, controlling, security, managing, and making it all work like clockwork, like it's seemingly just the way things go. She's very smart though as well. She knows where to invest, how to make her money go the longevity for her, and how to obtain any material assets if need be. She's the homemaker that has a real knack for the, anything and everything that comes with the home, security, monetary, material, She is smart. She's thrifty though too, you know what I mean? She knows how to save a pentacle and how to make a pentacle work for her. Outsiders looking in. Now this is interesting because we have that Queen of Pentacles now, but she's in reverse with that Nine of Swords in reverse. So this is someone that isn't doing those things. It isn't secure. That is very aloft, like I said before. Someone that is very insecure. Someone that's pissing away their money. That can't save a dime. Why? Nine of Swords reverse. A lot of suspicions they have here. They don't trust nobody. This is what outsiders looking in are seeing of you. Someone that is just pissing away their opportunities because they don't trust anyone. They have real security issues. Why? Probably because, Three of Swords, you're hurt. Hopes and or fears, Two of Pentacles reverse, Five of Swords, King of Wands, and again, reverse, like I said, this is the only Wands card in this whole reading, guys. Two of Pentacles reverse, there is a letter or a message coming through here because you've got no balance here. You can't get something off the ground here. Can't keep, any sort of balance here. The Five of Swords. What is that? That's harsh. Because there's pain. Fighting. Losing. Feeling really pained here. Feeling like, you really put up the hard, gave it the good shot. You really tried to get this to work, to make it happy, worthwhile. There's a conquest or a defeat here. You're trying to get something off the ground and, it will go one way or the other. It's 50-50. There is no half-ass now. And that King of Wands reverse, the only Wands card in your whole reading, Aries, for a fire sign, guys. I just cannot even express that enough of what that means. It's crazy, guys. But this is like someone that is not stable in their emotions. They're severe in their judgments. They're very dogmatic. They're very almost abusive in some ways. They can be very, they have exaggerated ideas, like big shit. It's just not impossible. They're aloft. They're unstable in their emotions. They're very virile. They're very artistic temperament. They're very exaggerated. They're very dogmatic. They're very borderline abusive. They're very fired up, like a real hothead. You know what I mean? And that outcome, that Six of Pentacles reverse and Nine of Pentacles reverse, not equal give and take, and you are trying so hard here to build something, but every time you do, something comes in and steals it from you, or you don't get paid your dues, or you get robbed, or you get taken advantage of, or someone just comes straight in and steals the shit straight out from underneath you. Hot damn. You know what I'm saying? Six of Pentacles in reverse is not equal pay. It's not fair. It's someone getting the lion's share. You're not getting paid your dues. Why? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Roguery. Insecurity. Gambling. Someone could be pissing away your pentacle, but it's really a sense of loss here. Because it's roguery, it's theft. There is, it's because you're not getting your equal share, man. You're being robbed. And you're getting damn sick of it, Aries. Aries is getting sick of being, kicked in the teeth while down. It's bad enough to have the heartbreak of everything, but then, you've got, people pissing away your pentacles. You've got unrequitedness here. You've got all these cards here and one wand card, which was the King of Wands in reverse in your hopes and or fears, which reflects someone that's about to lose their freaking shit or is losing their shit and starting to become real unstable. Maybe it's you because you've had an absolute gutful. It is your minor card. Hard, honestly, hard. Say for Aries, for September. Let's some guides, come on. Gossip dims your glow. Speaking poorly about others tarnishes your energy and your reputation, so avoid bonding over complaints and feeling superior. Human beings weren't designed to be perfect, and this includes you. Instead, raise your vibration by engaging in positive communication. Celebrate what does work and who is awesome. The more you do this, the more radiant you will become. I feel like this is the person that's after you that needs to hear this. They need to learn that words have consequences. You know, some people can be really hurt by words. It can lead to disastrous consequences, Aries. And I am worried about the lack of wands up in this reading, and the only wand card, as I said, that King of Wands in reverse, which speaks sometimes to someone losing their gifts, losing their mind almost, losing their attitude. Their attitude is getting hot-headed, and they're gonna, it's gonna blow up. It's the consensus I'm getting from this reading. It's going to blow the up. Picking cards now for Aries for September, please, spirits and guides. We have Spirit, initiation. Spirit, initiation. That's amazing. Final piece of the puzzle for Aries for September 2021. Your spirit animal. And I'm going to have a really big hot coffee after this reading because that has got my spine tingling, Aries. Thank you so much for allowing me to read your cards today. And I'm sorry I didn't have a better reading for you. Aries, please, what spirit animal could guide and assist Aries for September? The chimpanzee. Use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your questions. You actually had two for chimpanzee. And second was the panda. Create a sacred space for your home or in your office or place of work. Like a little nook in the corner where you can sort of meditate and or take a bit of a breather. Somewhere that's safe, a sacred place that you feel safe and or sanctioned. I really feel the chimpanzee it was the main card that came out on top. It is, I do believe, your card. You know, to use your intuition and your intellect to solve these problems, to see what's written between the lines and to get the answers to your questions. You just want some fucking clarity here. And what clarity you're getting, you're really trying to move forward with. I feel like if this is a person around you, they really are stuck on you. And I got a feeling that they really just want to destroy you. Or make you feel all that pain. I don't know. It depends what way you look at it. I wish I had some better messages for you, Aries. Like more lighthearted, happy shit. But I read what comes out. And this is what came out for you today. And I feel strongly that this is your reading today. For September 2021. Let me know down in the comments down below. REDSKI's Righteous Readings. Raw. Righteous. Thanks for joining me. Bye, y'all.